This is Rebecca C. Basa, and welcome to another episode of my Wind Down series. Today, I want to share to you a study about Lake Buluan. And so, today we went to the rabbit hole and got transported to Lake Buluan. So, I want to show you what happened and what my learnings are. So, please keep watching. This is our rabbit hole, located just a few blocks from home. And what's beautiful with this rabbit hole is that it transports us to a place that we want to go. So now we are going to Lake Buluan. Using this rabbit hole is a little tricky. You need to know how to navigate it because you might end up somewhere you don't want to end up to. So here, my sisters and I are just doing our best not to trip. This is the landing point of the rabbit hole, and we just walk a few steps and wait for the transportation to happen. We're finally in the river where we will ride a boat and go to Lake Buluan. A pleasant day to everyone. I'm Rebecca C. Basa, and I'm going to present a study by Greta M. Nokilia and her fellow researchers titled Diversity and Distribution of Aquatic Vascular Macrophytes in Lake Buluan, Philippines, published just this year. I will briefly discuss about these studies' introduction, objectives, materials and methods, what they found out, and what conclusion the researchers came to. The Philippines is home to many aquatic ecosystems. Several freshwater lakes exist in Mindanao, and among them is Lake Buluan in Maguindanao and Sultan Kudarat. Aquatic vascular macrophytes are found along the lake. They are a crucial component and function of aquatic biomes. Nevertheless, microphytes also colonize aquatic ecosystems, affecting light, temperature, turbulence, water and sediment chemistry, and many more. In Philippines, proliferation of aquatic macrophytes, especially the exotic ones, have been a problem. Studies about aquatic vascular macrophytes in the country are only scarce, and even in Lake Buluan, there's no published study about it. This study aims to identify these macrophytic species and to determine their composition, their abundance, and what are their impacts to the lake, and along with the mapping of the habitats in Lake Buluan. For the study's methodology, the study area is Lake Buluan, which is an estimated area of 61.34 kilometers squared. The researchers explored 16 sampling sites, one in the middle, one near the inlet, another in the outlet river, and the rest were located along the littoral zone. Next, point intercept sampling was done on the boat, following the guidelines described in the aquatic plant sampling protocols. Researchers manually collected free-floating, rooted, and emergent macrophytic species, and grapnel was used to collect samples of submerged macrophytes. In order to map the coverage and distribution of macrophytes, GIS data taken at the furthest two endpoints of each significant phytocenosis, and mapping was done from the beginning of the phytolittoral zone to the maximum depth of plant colonization. The shape of plant beds was drawn in a scaled map on board the boat, and its width were estimated digital map was done using ArcGIS 10.2.2. The researchers found that a total of 10 species of aquatic macrophytes were found in Lake Buluan, in which 2 were free-floating, 2 were rooted with floating leaves, and 6 were emergent. The free-floating water hyacinth is the most dominant among other species, and is abundant along shoreline areas where human influence is high, resulting to the decline of the abundance of the other macrophytic species. In all of the sampling sites, there is no submerged vegetation, and it may be caused by extensive mats of free-floating and emergent macrophytes, blocking the sun and causing high turbidity of the lake, impeding the growth of submerged plants. A major portion of the lake area is covered with aquatic macrophytes mostly found in the littoral zone, especially near human settlements. The shallow depth, warm temperature, and the high nutrient loading of the lake are considered to be the reason for the proliferation of these aquatic macrophytes. This study revealed low species diversity and absence of submerged aquatic vegetation, which indicates stress and disturbance in the lake ecosystem, which poses negative impact on the lake fisheries. In conclusion, this field investigation provides an overview of the aquatic macrophyte diversity, distribution, and colonization of Lake Buluan in Philippines. There is a need to monitor and explore many aquatic ecosystems for ecological conservation and implementation of habitat conservation with management plans and policies. Thank you for listening, and may God bless us all.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here